welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a speed build of a modern industrial style house. I was having a little trouble deciding what I wanted to build for this week's video. So of course I went back and I did something modern because that's what I do best. But no, my boyfriend and I were watching some YouTube videos on like different style houses, and we were both talking about how much we liked industrial style houses, so I decided to go ahead and build one in The Sims. I did find a picture to kind of give me an idea of what to build, so I'm just going ahead and doing the outside part of the build and putting in the windows and stuff. And I actually cut out where I put in the rest of the windows and decided on the color scheme for the outside just because it took me so long to decide where I wanted to put all the windows and what colors I wanted to do and stuff. But right now I'm just adding a little bit of detail to the outside. I don't really think there's any way for your Sims to access that area that's fenced off on the second floor, but I thought that it looked nice just having some fencing as the details. And there we just skipped ahead to where I had already done most of the exterior of the house. And so now we're just going to do a little bit more work on the outside, which I think I end up changing that at the end of the video anyways. But we're hopping in into the inside. We're starting with the kitchen, and in a minute I think I changed the color of these countertops to the more like lighter brown, not light brown, but like not this dark brown, the one that's in the middle. I changed it to that, and then I think I actually changed it again to a completely different style countertop, which looking back I actually really like this one that I just changed it to here. But I think once I decide on the wood planks that I want to do in the house, I thought that the wood countertops just clashed a little bit too much with them, so I changed it in the end. But right now I'm just putting some shelving above the cabinets to just kind of fill in the wall space, and I did try to put a bunch of clutter stuff on top of those shelves, but it didn't look good at all, so I cut that part out. And in a little bit when we jump forward, you'll probably see all the stuff on the shelves, but I do end up deleting it before the end of the video. So now I'm just going through. I found what wall tiles I wanted to put on the rest of the interior, and then I'm making that wall on the other side right there, the brick just like it is in the kitchen. And here's where I decided on the wood planks, and I'm going ahead and changing the countertop out because I just felt like the two different colors of wood clashed too much, so I just changed that. And this big kitchen island that I'm doing right now, in a little while, I don't think I got it on camera because I was having so much trouble with the living room, so honestly I just didn't even put that part in the video because I was so indecisive with how to do the living room. But I do end up cutting that kitchen island back just a little bit so I can have a little bit more room to do the living room. But right now I'm just using my little trick where I move the countertops out of the way and I freely place the objects where I would want them on the countertop. That way they don't snap to the grid and it looks just a little bit better. Now I'm just moving on to the island side of the counters and putting a little dish drainer and some paper towels next to the sink. And then off to the side by the back door, which I end up deleting that back door in the end. I think I just put one single window there. I made a little coffee bar area, and here I am. You can kind of see where I started the living room, but I didn't like that at all, so that's not even going to be part of the video. But I decided to overlay these two rugs on top of each other for the little dining area, and I think that the dining area actually looks real cute in the end. I have like little pops of blue. I think it's super cute. And now we're moving upstairs. I think at this point I had already finished the living room. Like I said earlier, I just didn't get that filmed because I was being so indecisive and I never know what I'm going to end up with in the living room. So sometimes I just don't even film or put in my living room in my videos. But you will see a screenshot of it at the end. So right now this whole top floor is actually the master bedroom and master bathroom. So I put a little desk area over by the window with the computer, and now I'm just deciding what color nightstands I want to do with the bed. And those nightstands that I chose, they're not in the end tables category or the accent table category, I don't think. They're actually, whenever you go into objects by function instead of objects by room, they're under miscellaneous, and they're actually from the Get to Work expansion pack, and I like the way they look, so I use them there. I think I also used one downstairs in the living room, but you'll see that in the screenshots. I really like the way that the living room turned out, even though it took me forever and I didn't include any footage of it in the video. I really like the way that it turned out. So now I'm just finding a painting to put on the wall behind the bed. And I'm just finding a dresser to get into the room. And I don't know what it is with me, but I feel like when I used to build in The Sims, I would never put plants anywhere, and now I love putting plants everywhere, and I have to refrain from putting plants all over the place in my builds because it just ends up looking silly. But I'm putting a plant over here in the corner, and I'm going to put a stand-up, like, full-length mirror beside it, and I think it looks like a cute little corner area in the room to just kind of fill up space. So now we're moving on to the bathroom. I also really like the way that I did the bathroom in this build. I think I'm getting a little bit better at doing bathrooms. I used to just stick with a plain white toilet, plain white shower. But I feel like now I've been trying to add a little bit more color and a little bit more details into my bathroom. So I really like the way the bathroom turns out as well. And I know this is a little bit weird, but I do have a door in the bathroom going out to like a little patio off of the master bedroom and bathroom. I know that's kind of weird, but whatever. I mean, it's your house. You can go out on the patio from your bathroom if you want to. So I believe in my last video I was talking about how I bought a capture card and it ended up not working for my laptop, and I was thinking about just keeping it just like as an investment for later on down the road, but I ended up deciding to return it because I don't know, I just felt bad that it was just sitting around and we didn't know exactly when we were going to buy a PC, so I just went ahead and returned it. I figured when we get a PC I can just buy another capture card then, and that way I know that I'll be able to use it. So right now I'm just putting in a washer and dryer so you can use the laundry day stuff pack, and I'm just condensing my little coffee bar area so I could fit the washer and dryer over there in this little nook area. And now we're moving on to landscaping. So I didn't do a whole lot of landscaping, just a little bit, but I think it is good enough for this build. So I'm just now trying to find a tree to go in the front yard. I ended up sizing that one up. That way it would look a little bit bigger compared to the house. And now I'm just going around doing some terrain paint, because terrain paint just makes your builds look so much better. Anyways, guys, I think we're going to jump into the screenshots here in just a few seconds. I hope you really enjoyed this build. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.